Hi, welcome to Rotten Rebel. I'm here with the one and only Sanna Cinema Fragrance.
Yes, hi everyone.
And welcome back to yet another first impression, and this is going to be a lot of fun. This is Valentino Uomo Born in Roma Intense. So I really like the original Born in Roma. That one is a fantastic scent, very easy to wear. Compliment getter for sure. So this is a first impression, but I already tried it out and I liked it so much that I had to buy it. But you have not tried it, right?
No, this is the first time and I'm so excited.
And I have not tried the dry down, so let's do this.
Yes.
Some of the notes in Valentino Uomo Born in Roma Intense are ginger, vanilla, nutmeg, lavender and vetiver. So like always, we have prepared a fragrance strip with the dry down. But please do spray the opening so we can try this bad boy out. And please do spray on my hand as well. Thank you.
Oh, I missed your hand.
Thank you. There you go. This is so good, the opening. Come on.
This is good.
So please do share your thoughts on the opening. I mean, straight away, I'm liking it.
Yes, I think this has a very fresh, very aromatic opening, slightly spicy, and I do get a lot of lavender here. It's not as powdery as I always expect a Valentino Uomo fragrance to be, but I think it's kind of nice.
This is so good. The opening to me, a big dose of lavender, a big dose of ginger, and it's almost fizzy, kind of bright in a sort of a spicy and aromatic way. I think this is a gorgeous opening. Right away, I believe that opening is a mass appealing opening for sure. It's an opening you just can't go wrong with.
No, and it's an opening that will smell good any time of the year.
So, just a minute or two into the opening, in comes that vanilla, and this is really nice. The vanilla to me is a bit sweet, but I don't feel it's overly sweet in any way. But there's definitely a bit of sweetness to the vanilla. And the vanilla to me is of the smooth kind, almost creamy. I'm gonna say balsamic, but this is not balsamic. But there's a sort of a smoothness to the vanilla that I really like. And there's that fizziness of the ginger in the background, and the lavender is doing its thing. I think this is a really cool kind of scent. I thoroughly enjoy that sort of fizziness, that almost sparkling kind of brightness of the ginger in the background. This is a great opening. It's definitely a mass appealing opening, and I feel this is a sexy opening.
This is a sexy opening, and I'm not surprised that you like this one. What I think is really good with this is that all of the Valentino Uomo fragrances in the Born in Roma collection, are not that strong. They are quite toned down. But this one is, I mean, the name is Intense, and I think it is a more intense scent than all of the other Born in Roma fragrances. And that is really nice, because sometimes when I smell the other Born in Roma fragrances, I'm feeling like I love this, but I want more. And this is more.
Yeah, definitely. This is definitely a stronger kind of scent. And you brought up something that I mention quite often when I mention like a Born in Roma and Born in Roma Core of Fantasy, Yellow Dream, pretty much all of them, is that you should not be afraid of overspraying with those scents. When you overspray those, people around you will be able to get a whiff of them. And when they do, they will most likely enjoy it. This is so cool because it has something really mass appealing, really sexy about it, but at the same time, it actually performs in a really nice way, which is fantastic. Please do try the dry down. How do you feel about it?
I really like this. The vanilla has come further, and there is almost something, I mean, there are no fruity notes in this, but this is almost a bit sweet and fruity now. And I think that is really nice. I mean, this is so mass appealing, it's so easy to use, but it's still a sexy and attractive kind of scent.
The more it dries down, the softer the ginger and the more intense the vanilla and its sweetness. And I feel that sweetness, the more it dries down, the more it sort of changes into something that is sort of a bubble gummish. I'm not sure if you sort of pick up on it.
Yeah, I couldn't agree. If you do like vanilla in fragrances for men, this is definitely something you will enjoy.
Yeah, and one thing I do want to mention is that there's this slightly warm kind of feel to it. I don't feel this is overly warm.
No.
But there's definitely a sort of a warmth about it.
Yeah.
This one to me is definitely ambery as well. And the dry down is also a bit spicy. I also want to mention something about the dry down, and this is something I pick up on skin, but I don't get any of it on paper. There's a sort of a smokiness to the dry down with a bit of the vetiver in the background as well. So to sort of sum it up, the dry down to me is definitely vanillic. It's definitely sweet, almost bubblegummish kind of sweet, with the lavender in the background, bringing it that sort of a classic aromatic touch, and everything is ambery, slightly smoky, and definitely a bit spicy. So if the opening was a mass appealing and sexy one, I feel the dry down is even more so.
Yes, I really agree. And I want to mention, when we are talking about this beautiful fragrance, I have seen people comment about this being sort of the same as the Stronger With You fragrances from Emporio Armani. And I don't know where that is coming from, because I can't smell any similarities. I think Intensely or the original. There are some different kind of mentions, but I don't think they are alike at all. This is maybe if you're going to refer to something and find something that is a bit more similar, I would say like YSL Bleu Electric, that spicy aromaticness. But this is really something that can stand for itself.
So I just want to share my thoughts on occasions and versatility, like usage. I know some of you guys out there are going to disagree with me when I say this, but I do not feel this is overly heavy. This is basically, in a nutshell, sort of a simplified, an aromatic dose of vanilla and something ambery. It's slightly warm, yes, but it's not overly warm. And something slightly smoky and everything being spicy. This is not too deep, too heavy, too cloying or anything like that. So I feel you can use this throughout the year. I'm definitely, without a single doubt, looking forward to wearing this on summer night out. So that's sort of my thoughts on seasons for this one. So I feel you can use it throughout the year. As for occasions, this is a mass appealing scent for sure. So use it to work, use it when you are going out. Definitely, trust me guys, definitely use this when you are going on a date, and she will most likely think you smell amazing. So yeah, those are my thoughts on like usage. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I mean, you can wear this any time of the year, it doesn't matter. And inside, outside, dates, definitely dates. Maybe not the one you spray on to the gym if you're the gym guy who likes these fresh and citrusy fragrances.
So who should buy this fragrance? If you enjoy fragrances with those aromatic notes that are in this one, if you enjoy aromatic fragrances, if you enjoy the scent of vanilla, if you like fragrances that are sort of slightly ambery and slightly sort of a warm, that are a bit spicy, then you will add sort of a bubble gummish kind of sweetness to them, then you will most definitely enjoy this one. I feel this one is something most guys will enjoy, but there will be someone out there who feels like this is too generic, it's too boring, and that's okay. Different noses, different tastes and all that. But I do feel most guys who enjoys this kind of sort of a scent profile will think this is a fantastic one. I think it's an amazing scent. This one gives me a sexy vibe. I absolutely love wearing fragrances that makes me feel sexy for sure. So if you would sum up your first impression of this scent and who you feel this scent is for,
I would say this scent is for any guy who likes to smell attractive to women. Anyone who enjoys wearing scents that gets people's attention, because this is an attention grabber. Is it as good as Valentino Uomo Intense or Valentino Uomo Born in Roma, the original? I'm not sure yet. I'll have to try them out more.
We need to do a comparison. If you think we should do a comparison, drop a big yes or comparison in the comments. Okay, so that was interesting. I actually don't know. We need to do a comparison of them, but I probably think this is one of the better ones in that collection. Not sure if it beats one of my favorites though, which is Valentina Uomo Intense, but we'll have to see. Please do drop a like on this video. Thank you, I really do appreciate it. Make sure you head on over to Sandra Solomon Fragrances channel, sub to her, sub to me, and I'll see you in the next one.